Hello dear students, this is a record of Unit 2, Hello Unit 2. The unit is entitled How Are You Feeling? As we agreed, we have some reading texts, a text about night workers, descriptions of weekend activities, an article about happiness, and informal email. As for writing, we're going to write an email to a friend. As for the language or the grammar, we have the present continuous. Now let's start. Discussing Unit 2. As we agreed that we have reading text, and your job is to read the text and answer the questions on. We have some vocabulary here, and they are all jobs, as can you see from the pictures. Call center worker, computer engineer, street food seller, shop worker, artist, cook. As for cook or the chef, we have some common mistake the students mix between. When I say sell, the verb, the noun is seller, work, worker. So they say or they think that cook, cooker. No, that's the cooker exactly. Now let's move to vocabulary. This room is located in the hospital. The room in the hospital called ward. This kiosk or food stall, is it movable? Yes, sometimes it's movable. It can be parked. Another picture, sign language. As can you see, we have written the word welcome, but using our hands. Look carefully how it is written. For whom we are using this sign language? For the deaf. This person has some disability in his hearing sense, or the sense of hearing. This woman is making clothes. How? Sewing. And what's in the picture is sewing machine. Another word, calligraphy, and the picture is traditional Arabic calligraphy. It's a way to use some special pens or brushes to be able to write this beautiful written word. In this listening task, the title is to learn new skill or learning new skills. Those people are in those pictures are learning some skill, new skill. Your job is to listen and then answer the questions on page 15. Listen up to me. First person, you don't know which picture. I'm Tamer. At the moment, I'm learning a new skill. I'm learning sign language, so I can communicate better with my cousin Sammy. Sammy is deaf. He can hear. He's learning sign language at school too. I'm having sign language lessons on Saturday morning, so I can give Sammy a surprise. Another one. I'm Iman. At the weekend, I'm learning to do lots of new things. Our neighbor, Mr. Osman, is in hospital at the moment. With some other neighbors in our building, we're repairing his flat. My sisters and I are painting the kitchen, and I'm also sewing some new curtains. Another one. I'm Manan. Mona and I are starting a calligraphy and art club at school. We're very excited about it. My uncle is an artist and he's coming to the school to teach us. We're studying traditional Arabic calligraphy and we're enjoying it very much. I'm making a calligraphy book for my uncle as a present. Now, listen again. Can return the back or pause the video and return the back, listen again to answer the rest of the questions. After doing the listening task, we have some language notes to focus on. Look is a phrasal verb when it comes after it some prepositions. Look after, look after, look through, look forward to. What is it to look after? A mother looks after her children. She takes care of them. Look through what? Look through the book and find and answer the questions. You're checking quickly, examining quickly. Look forward to. Look forward to. You are excited, want something to happen. It's when I say I'm looking forward to meeting you. I'm looking forward to seeing you. So this is what I want to happen. The verb feel, as we know that the verb, it's connected with the adverb. But here is something else. When I say I feel ill, I feel tired, feel hungry, feel cold. What comes after feel? It's an adjective here. The word prefer, or the verb prefer, it means that you want something more than you want the other. What's the form of prefer? I prefer football to basket. So I prefer noun to noun. Noun to noun. Sometimes it's preceded by would. Would comes before it. And the short form is I'd. I would prefer noun to noun. Or she prefers gerund to gerund. Going out to staying home. We have some expressions and prepositions. Prepositions are a very tricky area in English. Let's start with some expressions. When I say go and make sure she's alright. Make sure, to be sure. Making for. Manal is making a calligraphy book for her uncle. So make something for somebody. We are driving around the city, moving around the city, traveling around the city. People start to buy their breakfast at 6. I'm getting everything ready. Get ready. Get ready. Or get everything ready. The food in the cafeteria is usually quite good. Quite is an adverb. What comes after it? Good. That's an adjective. Quite means a little, but not very. Or we can say less than very. Some children find it difficult to concentrate. Find something difficult, or find something easy. Find something interesting, you like it. Find something boring, you dislike it. Find an adjective. The restaurant is by the beach. They are sitting by the fountain. By means very close. So the restaurant is by the beach. It means that the restaurant is stuck to the beach or very close to the beach. He can communicate with. Communicate takes the verb, the preposition with. He always flies business class when he goes on a trip or goes on trip. So we say go on a trip, or go on a school trip, or go on trips. You are going to listen again and answer those questions in page 16. Adverbs of manner. Get ready and listen carefully. Before listening, try to do this exercise. That's lesson 3 and 4. Before listening, try to do it. It's about adverbs of manner. The adverb is a word to describe or modify a verb. The adverbs are too many types. We're going to discuss it later, but I need you to listen and then try to answer. The listening is about people describing some experience and describing their photos. This is a photo, the first one, a girl one. This is a photo of my sister's wedding. It's at the end of the day and the guests are slowly leaving. Most of the family are still there, though, and still enjoying the party. That's my sister smiling happily at the camera, and the man next to her is Yusuf, her new husband. The boy one, that's my class on our school trip to the mountains. We're sitting carefully on the rocks because they are very sharp. We got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and walked for hours and hours. You can see me in this picture. I'm sitting under a tree and hungrily eating my lunch. Boy number 2, this is me at the airport. I'm waiting excitedly to get on a plane for the first time. My family were with me, but we can't see them because my sister is taking a photo while my parents are quickly buying some sandwiches for us to eat on the plane. Girl number 2, this is my aunt's new baby. Isn't she sweet? She's laughing loudly in this picture because she can see my aunt's cat. She always laughs when she sees this cat. She thinks it's very funny. On page 17, another listening. This is a photo of my family in Al-Azhar Park in Cairo. My mother and my sisters are sitting under a tree in the foreground. In the foreground of the photo, in the background, you can see the Sultan Shaban Mosque. The tree is towards the right of the photo, and my eldest sister Reem is sitting in front of it. Our mother is behind her. We can't see her face. My middle sister Talia is in the middle of the picture. She's taking a selfie, as usual. Our aunt is behind them, down the hill, and on the left. I think she's getting ready to take a photo too. Now start answering this exercise. At the end of the day, the guests are slowly leaving. That's my sister. She is smiling happily. We're sitting on the rocks. We're sitting carefully. I'm sitting under a tree and hungrily, eating my lunch. I am waiting excitedly to get on a plane for the first time. She's laughing loudly in this picture because she can see my aunt's cat. Let's focus here on some types of adverb. We said that the adverb is to modify the verb. We have some types of adverb. When I say, we ran quickly. Quickly, it's an adverb of manner. It shows how we did the action. He threw the ball towards me. Let's go somewhere for lunch. Somewhere here, an adverb of place. Never, sometimes, always. They are adverbs of frequency. Say how often. Adverbs of time, to show when. Can we think about it later or last? This is adverbs of time. Of course, we have some irregular adverbs. When I say good, becomes well. Don't say speaks English good. We say speaks English well. Walk fast. Work hard. Don't come late, and so on. We have some definitions. For this unit. When I say, I'm grateful to you for or your help. Grateful for, thankful. It means that you are showing your appreciation for something done or received. A picture of palm trees with mountain in the background. Background, it means something behind the main person. This is what we said when we were describing the picture. Yes, excellent, the picture in Al-Azhar Park. And she said, in the background, you can see the Sultan Shaban, so it was the mosque behind them. And she said also, in the foreground, my mother and my sisters are sitting under a tree in the foreground. It gives you that feeling that they are at the first part or the nearest in the picture. Striped, when you are wearing striped shirt, this is what you can see. Some lines, of course. Having lived for a specified length of time, so we say a woman aged 15, aged here is an adjective. 50 has won a medal. A woman aged 50 has won a medal. Some more language notes. When I say it's important to explain the lesson to the students, it's important to. It's important infinitive. It's important not to lose, not infinitive. Not infinitive. When I say I do well at school and enjoy my weekends, it means that I do perfect job. The verb get is or has some words connected to it. Collocations. When I say get married, get worried, get ready, get text from the book. I need you to think about its meaning and the connection between it and the title of the unit, how are you feeling? So listen up to me. Those people are talking. Ali, hi Yasser, are you coming to football practice on Thursday? Oh, hello Ali. No, I can't come this week. My granddad is in hospital again. I have to look after my little brothers while my mom goes to visit him. Ali, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he gets better soon. It's a pity that you can't come. Maybe see you next Thursday then. Yes, sir. Thanks, Ali. Number 2. Yes, sir. Hey, Ali, guess what? I'm in the football team. The coach told me after football practice last night. Ali, well done. That's great news. Number 3, Hannah and Salma. Hannah, hello Salma, how are you? Great to see you. How's it going at your new school? Are you enjoying it? Salma, hello Hannah, great to see you too. The new school is really hard. I don't know anyone, and I feel everyone is much cleverer than me. I have to do hours of homework every night. Hannah, that must be difficult. But don't worry, things will get better with time. You were always the best student in our class. Picture 4. Hi Huda, how are things? Hello Hannah, fine thanks. I passed my English exam. Congratulations, I'm so happy for you. Everyone knows that's a really difficult exam. So can you guess what's the word empathy now? Then return back and listen again and check your answers. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he gets better soon. It's a pity that you can't come. It's a pity. Well done, Yasser. That's great news. That must be difficult, but don't worry. I'm sure things will get better with time. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Everyone knows that's a really difficult exam. So what is it, the word empathy now? When you have empathy, you can imagine how other people feel. You feel others, and it is important to show empathy when your friends are sad or happy. Do we laugh at our friends? No. We say some expressions and some sayings to get them relaxed. We learned how to respond to news in the previous listening task, whatever good news or bad news. Now I'm going to learn how to write in an informal email. We have here some useful phrases to use in an email. How can we start? We say, Dear Angie, hi Angie, hello. You have to choose from here and put it in the right place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 is used, and we have 5, so no one is extra. When I'm asking about how someone is, I say, how are you? How are things? How is it going? Or how is life? The news from me or from us is that, and you can say, or simply you can say, guess what? Talking about feelings, you can, I or we miss you. We hope that you are. I'm so excited or sad because. Talking about the future, what are you up to? So would you say, I'm looking forward to, remember after so comes the verb, I'm looking forward to meeting you, seeing you, and so on. Phrases to end, write soon or see you soon. Don't forget while writing to remember these quotation marks, it's very important. Each sentence ends with a full stop. Don't forget the question marks if you are asking a question. Any new sentence starts with capital letter. Don't forget commas between clauses or part of sentences. And fine, we haven't finished. You can complete. But there is some bad news. We also use commas in lists. We have apples, oranges, and pears. We have some language notes here. The language notes. I heard some good news. This is a piece of news. So news here is uncountable. So it takes the Have the verb is, we deal with it as singular word. We were both sorry to hear. We were both sorry for hearing. Sorry to hear, sorry infinitive, or sorry for gerund. She was such a beautiful woman. The rule of such, a or an, adjective, noun. Such a gorgeous woman. Such an outstanding woman. Have an interview or do an interview. What's the difference? She had an interview or she had an interview last week. To have an interview, it means an interview for job. But when I say do an interview, it's like when we meet a journalist or meet a reporter, and this is a meeting between you and him, so asking you questions and so on. Congratulations on your marriage. Congratulations on noun. Congratulations on gerund. On noun, on passing gerund. If you have any question, you can contact me, and you are asked now to do your workbook. Thank you.